Okay, so in order to create a very well written thematic essay, first we have to figure out how to connect both events that you choose and analyze it to make a relevant thesis. So the task is what historical circumstances led to the conflict to occur and what triggered this conflict to happen. So I chose the Holocaust, and relevant to this question, the Party gained power over Germany. Germany invades Poland, and that's when World War II begins. And Nazis force Jews into slave labor. And the second event is the Israel and Palestinian conflict. So I wrote the Balfour Declaration supports establishment in Palestine for having a home for the Jews. And Sir Henry McMahon letter to Ali ibn helped Arabs and the UN resolution. And the second part of the task is what was the effect of this conflict on the two groups involved? So, in the Holocaust, many Jews were sent to concentration camps to die and be annihilated. And World War II occurred, many people faced discrimination, and the Germans planned to murder the Jews with gas chambers. And in Israel and Palestine, discrimination once again occurred as well as hatred, the Suez Canal and the Suez Crisis, the Six-Day War, the Yom Kippur War, and the West Bank Barrier. So, in order to combine the first part of the task and analyze it, we can write the more authoritative group gained land and from both inferior sides. The second part, we can write that both had a large amount of hatred for one another. So that can tie up for the first task. The second task, we can say that there were a lot of large damages and deaths, property, and land. So large damages led to deaths and loss of property. And next, the land and goods were stripped away, so everyone lost it. Land and goods. And lastly, the Holocaust ended after the Allied powers got involved. And as well as the Arab and Israeli conflict ended. But it's still continuing to this day. But in a very different way as it was before. There's not as much violence. So using both of these analyses, we can create our thesis, which we can be hatred and discrimination triggered the Holocaust and the conflict between Israel and Palestine, which resulted in long-lasting battles that led to many deaths. So, so after finishing writing the thesis, we are on our way to creating a possibly a point 4 or point 5 thematic essay.